Hey guys, it's Luma. I spent a stream playing Pig. I think I played her about 4 or 5 matches, and I got my ass kicked pretty hard during the whole thing. I'm gonna admit, I actually enjoy playing Pig, and I'm actually decent at Pig. Now, am I a great Pig player? No. I definitely go ahead and say I'm much better at Demo and Huntress, but the point is, I think Pig's quite a weak killer. I won't go into the buffs she needs. The community has talked about it in detail, but I think hopefully this serves as just an example of, first of all, that Pig needs to be stronger, and number two, I am going to do a little bit of analysis as well, as, you know, this is going to be kind of funny as me getting bullied, but it's also going to be me analyzing things I could have done better. Now, am I expecting to play like a robot every match? No. But there definitely were mistakes I made here that were unexcusable. At the end of the day, I think some of these matches I could have just done better in general. So, anyways, I'm with stream highlights. So I start the match off by kicking this wall. That's a really good idea. Honestly, exactly what I needed to do here.
Yay, a god window. Okay, she blinded me at the fucking thing. I'm very lucky I can sound whore you. Got her with that double back.
So I'm actually just going to admit right here, I actually had a really solid start to the match, and it kind of falls off later when my frustration kicks in. But right here was a perfect play. I nailed that, I did the double back when I needed to, and I got the hit, so...
Someone's on that gen behind me. I'm going to act like I'm chasing you, but now I'm just going to come over here. You're still going to react. It's not going to matter. Nice, got that. Okay, weak link here. She dropped the pallet even though she was going to get hit no matter what. Why can't I hear their footsteps? What the hell? I can't hear...
So, right here I start committing to this Meg, and even though she's the weak link, I think I shouldn't have done this. I think I should have turned around and got the Nia off that gen behind me. She might have started trying to greet it, maybe give me a free hit, but I didn't do that. I think that was a big mistake.
Okay, so there's two people with Iron Will, but I can at least sound her the footsteps. I don't know why I couldn't hear that. I kind of just... Oh, she's just going to take the good window. Yeah, that's not a lot I can do. This girl's going to try to take a body block. Good. See right here, she's gonna probably want to hit this pallet save. You're gonna dead hard for sure. You 1000% have that perk. Yep. You can't do anything. I had to swing at that because there's nothing you could do. Okay. Nice. You actually just gave me a lot of pressure, dude. I'm thankful. I'm really thankful for that.
So right here, I think I should have went and picked up the Meg. I think I would have had time. Now, I don't know if Meg had Unbreakable or if someone else picked her up. I'm still unsure of that as of now. But when I rewatched this, I felt like I should have picked her up. I think I could have had time, but I didn't do that. I just hooked the Elodie instead.
Alright, maybe they won't... Yep, they picked her up. Yeah, they're solid.
So now that I'm looking at this, I can see scratch marks leading into the building, which means she was picked up, and it wasn't just her picking herself up. So she might still have Unbreakable, but I don't think she picked herself up here now that I'm looking at it again.
I should go try to find, I can't. I don't know where this other guy is.
So right here, I spent time looking for the dude that picked her up. I don't know why. First of all, that guy wouldn't be injured if that's the case. And number two is I could physically see that that other person is running away and she's injured. I should have just chased her.
Just gotta chase the same. Nope, that is a fat shame and a half. Don't walk behind that. I got crossplay on.
So I'm not against kicking this gen with Pop. That was alright. I'm kind of near the other hook, and if I'm trying to win, right, because I mean, I'm complaining a lot this match, right, I should go right back to the hook. I'm still near there, and I'm betting someone's about to come for the unhook. And I didn't do that, and I think she's about to get unhooked within the next 10 seconds. So I could have gained a lot of pressure from that, maybe forced her to go to second, but I didn't do that. So that was a cut of about a minute there. I basically spent way too long trying to catch up to this girl. I should have tried to cut her off or something. I don't know why I didn't do that. I was just worried that if I attempted that, she might actually double back. But, I mean, it's clear that she showed us that she was the weak link earlier by getting down. I don't know why I didn't just cut her off.
You're gonna take the greatest window of 2022, though.
So unfortunately, I just swung in a dead hard. Now, I had no idea she had dead hard because earlier she didn't use it when she could have. So obviously this wasn't really a mistake in my part, but I should always assume they're going to have dead hard, and I should have at least tried to see if she was going to use it. Didn't really waste too much time, but every little second counts.
Nice. Nice. That was a decent dead hard. I honestly, nice one. They do want to probably hit flashlight saves, pallet saves, because there's a few flashlights in this lobby.
So right here, I actually make a pretty decent play. So right now, there's a gen next to me. I chose not to kick it because it's very low progressed. And I choose not to chase this Nia. I actually turn right and head towards this Atom. And I kick that gen with Pop instead. I think that was a decent play, honestly, because this is God Window, and you're not going to catch her for a little bit. You're going to basically just have to brute force it. So I'm happy I chose that decision.
Okay, well, I can't chase you. I need to kick this with Pop. Why did you path that way?
So I didn't know where the pallet was on this 4-wall loop. However, I should have assumed that he was running to it. And I should have tried to, like, mind game this, because you should never get stunned by this pallet. It's a terrible pallet. If I did any sorts of double backs at all, I probably could have downed him, but instead I just ate the pallet like an idiot. So, one of my biggest mistakes right here.
Yep, there's a pallet here. I don't know why I didn't, why I tried to go through it. I was thinking maybe he would just, like, bleed it or something, but I'm crazy. Wow, they all have Iron Will. I'm getting, like, fucked by that. Nice. I got him with that fucking mind game.
So I actually think I still could have hit this guy. I just needed to lunge a little more wide around the loop and not get a little tight with that, because that's why I hit the wall there. I don't really know. It's really close, but that mind game was decent, and I still got the pallet out of him either way, so it was a decent play. Unfortunately, I didn't down him. I think I could have, though. I'm not sure.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're going to notice a lot of the time if you play a killer like Pig that the high level difference is not noticeable, because I'm just kicking pallets. But I literally, that's a lot of playing these killers that have no power.
So, huge mistake here. I start chasing this Nia, and she runs me to Shack and gives me at least a minute, and that is not good. I should not have chased this Nia. I should have kept tracking the Atom. He wasn't that far ahead of me. He ran to a window in this same room, but I saw the Nia as a free hit, and I took that. I guess I assumed that maybe she wouldn't be that good in chase since she gave me that free hit, but she ended up being decent. The Atom and the Meg on this team were the weaker links, and I didn't really chase them like I should have this match. I think that was a massive mistake.
State, by the way, a killer in this state will never be able to defeat a good team.
Honestly, that is a true statement. I believe that a lot of killers under the C tier are going to struggle to beat strong teams. Now, for Huntress and Demo, those killers, I don't have a problem 4King consistently with them, and I don't even use gen slowdown. But I do find I struggle with killers like this Pig killer and with Wraith and other killers that just don't have a lot going for them. Is that an excuse for me losing the match? I think so. I think I used that a little too much there. This match is definitely a difficult match, though, and I'll admit that.
And killers like these all have problems. It's a problem. They need to fix.
So yeah, about a minute of chase just went by, and I finally downed her here, and I grabbed her at the window. Now, because I grabbed her here, I just kind of hooked her, but I forget to put a trap on her here, and that's a big mistake. Massive slowdown would have helped here. Probably the biggest mistake in the match, actually, now that I'm looking back on it.
Whatever. I don't deserve to win. That was dumb. Okay, that's good. You still haven't gotten a trap off, dude? You gotta calm it down. Yeah, buddy, I got your fucking mind game, bro. I knew you weren't gonna drop it. You have dead hard. Like, I think you used it already this match, right? I remember seeing you have it. Yep.
So, another mistake. I don't know why I lunged at dead hard here. I'm saying I needed to, but I don't think I did. I'm thinking if I don't lunge here, she greeds that pallet and I still make it around. If I don't, I still get the pallet out of her either way, and that's always a positive. But just the fact that I think I have to lunge at this just so she doesn't drop the pallet is nonsense. She's 100% going to greed that pallet. You have seen how cocky she has played this whole match.
There it is. I had to swing at that, unfortunately, but... Got the pallet out of her. Yeah.
So yeah, I lost the Elodie because she walked into me after she blinded me, and she had Iron Will, so I really had no idea how to tell. You cannot hear their footsteps on this map for some reason. I guess the sand deletes that, but it kind of sucks. That was awful. I just wish somehow I could have tracked her, but I know if I did try to find her, I probably would have wasted too much time, so...
I can't hear their footsteps on this map, bro. So I can't even sound whore them even when they have Iron Will. All four of them have Iron Will, so... That's the only time you should ever blind at a pallet, is if you have Iron Will.
Unfortunate. There's not a lot you could have done there. I mean, The game dedicated a hit of mine. Should have hit him, honestly. I hate that shit. It's really frustrating, and honestly, if you lose matches and you see this happen a lot during the match, I mean, there's not really much you can do.
Got robbed on that, unfortunately.
So I nailed that. That was perfect. I did what I should have done at the 4-wall loop earlier in the match, right here. I mean, it clearly worked on this man. Had I done that earlier in the match, I could have him going to death hook or 2-hook. I don't know exactly what hook he's on. I hardly have any hooks this match. But that was a perfect play.
Guarantee there are only 2 people on gens because the other girl has to get the trap off. So I can at least be thankful for that. I have to kick this with Pop. Let's hope she doesn't keep holding W and get super far. Nope, she didn't.
It's the only time.
Thank God I squeaked that hit out. Like, unbelievably busted.
Yeah, you're right. It would be.
Was that like a styptic agent? She just popped a quick middle bit of heal there. She's not going to make anything, unfortunately. Nope, she's going to dead hard, though.
So that's really, really upsetting. She got the insta-heal off, and she dead-hearted there. Now, honestly, I could have baited that dead-hard, but again, she didn't dead-hard earlier when I was chasing her. I don't know, man. That was really bad. I just lost, like, literally all my pressure. Again, insta-heals aren't in every match, so in that situation, I kind of just lost a lot of pressure because items kind of busted.
Yeah, it was an insta-heal. Fuck's sake, bro, dude. I don't... Oh, my God, dude. You just don't have anything. Like, they have meta items, add-ons, dead hard up the ass, a good map. Did she just fucking go? Wow. Good dead hard, bro.
So, honestly, right here was a really good play from the Elodie, and it's actually something I'm going to have to learn how to counter now. But she did a dead hard bait. This is the first time it's ever happened to me in a match, but she ran at me, which made me assume she had dead hard. And, I mean, I know she has it, so I was thinking she's going to dead hard here. But when I turned around, that's when she used her dead hard to get to the window, and she made it. So I need to watch out for that and really, really, really be patient. And I also just need to keep line of sight on the player at all times. Of course, she gets cocky after this now, and I think that's big GG. There were 2 downs I could have gotten here at the end and kind of just whiffed out.
And she knew I was going to try that. Fucking insta-heal. Yeah, I'm gonna chase you. Yeah, I'm 100% gonna chase you. Yep, I'm gonna chase you. Yep.
So yeah, she wanted to bait me away from this generator they were doing. It didn't even matter, though, because they popped it anyways. And I'm still happy I got off of her, though, because she actually ended up having adrenaline. The best thing that happens here now is that actually about 2 feet from me here is this guy on the box, and I'm going to get a free down on him. But at this point, I just have to rely on a bunch of altruistic mistakes in the endgame, and of course that's not going to happen, as you guys will see. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I did do a terrible job this match. Definitely could have played better, but I don't think this is a match I was meant to win. They had so much meta perks, and I mean, my most meta perk here is Pop, and it's not even maxed out. I'm playing Pig. It's a weak killer. This is also a strong survivor map, so it's just a match that is stacked against me, and I think if the killer itself was stronger, I might have been able to do something else, but I really didn't have a lot going for me this match.
Yep, I'm gonna chase you.
But yeah.
Game's not over until the fucking survivors all leave.
I'm happy I said this here. I'm still actually quite in a positive mood here. I'm still thinking I could do something different here to help myself out. Obviously, it doesn't end up happening, but you're never, ever, ever losing until they all leave. So you are correct in saying that, past self. If you guys are in a situation like this, please keep the positivity up. You never know what the survivors could do. They could make a massive mistake and give you tons of pressure, and you could clutch it out of the bag. I didn't do it here, but there's always hope, so never give up.
She's not got any pallets over here. Dead Hard's not gonna save you. That was a terrible Dead Hard. Ha, nice wall.
So this was a risky pickup, but it did end up paying off. I did look pretty decently at the wall, and I made it pretty difficult angle. Always make sure, even if you don't think anyone's near for the flashlight save, that you just make it as hard as possible to hit one, because you never know when someone's going to hit one with you.
That's what walls are for. Where'd this guy fucking hide?
So, massive mistake here. I need to be just hard face camping this. There's a dude injured, and there's only 2 healed people that can come get it, which means they're going to have to coordinate a little bit. But instead, I look around behind this shit for no reason, and I give him the free unhook. So that was dumb of me. I don't know why I didn't do that. I almost always resort to hardcore face camping when I get to this situation, but I guess I wanted to be a nice guy, so.
Okay. They're all out. It doesn't matter.
So I had a daily to hit them with my ambush, and I got a little frustrated here. You can tell, because I could have probably hit him a little more of that. Obviously, at this point, I can't win, but I could have maybe gotten 2 ambushes here, 3, I don't know. I end up just getting like 1, I think. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just a loss, and I'm just trying to get whatever little I can out of this.
It doesn't matter what I do. I couldn't use my power all match, so I might as well try to get my ambush. Thank you for staying in and giving me my ambush. You can't use your power. Alright, I got her with it. Like, the only time I lose and I feel like I couldn't do anything is when I play killers like this. There's, like, literally nothing I could do better than that.
Though I don't think I was accepting that I did make some mistakes that match, I do think the ultimate outcome was that there was going to be some escapes. That is just a match that you just don't win. That was just stacked against me from begin with. Just is an imbalance of the game. But I also want people to know that had I brought, I don't know, Amanda's Letter or Tampered Timer, and I brought Ruin Undying and Pop, but maybe we get Coal Tower or something, and all 4 of them bring Plunderer's build, that the match could have been completely different. Am I saying that this game is balanced? No. Am I saying Pig doesn't deserve to be buffed? No. I'm just saying that I clearly just was playing a match I wasn't supposed to win, and unfortunately, it's pretty frustrating. Now, I do think Pig needs a lot of buffs. This match was a perfect example of that, but I do think there's some things to be learned from this match, and I hope you guys enjoyed my analysis on it. I also hope you guys learned something from it. I have a friend that's trying to learn how to play killer right now, and if you actually, Maz, if you want me to do one on your gameplays, I might actually just make straight up a video of your matches if you want me to do that. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure going through this video with you guys, but see you guys all later. Peace.